Okay. We were only connected to one of two. Services. So I'm gonna have to load. Huh? That doesn't look like. That doesn't look like my save. Huh? It looks more like where we were. Okay, apparently I have like. Anyway, I have to get the background for my current I don't know what the heck this means. Let me see here. Huh? Frickin' heck! I'm gonna close and relaunch. What the frickin' heck? Why is Steam like doing this? Well, according to YouTube, I'm live. According to the Restream chat app, it says the stream was finished. So if you're chatting from YouTube, I'm sorry. I cannot see you. You're not visible to me. Yeah, no. Great. Great. Just freaking great. I'm I'm in a weird space now. Live studio? Saying that both are offline. No, I don't want. That's not what I freaking want. I want to see what the heck. I think Restream is having issues. Like on the actual destinations page, it's saying that Twitch and YouTube are offline, and they're clearly not. Sorry about this. Don't. I have no idea what the hell is going on. But according to YouTube, I am live now, and according to Restream, I am live on Twitch. So, uh, I don't often respond to chat that much. I mean, I try to, but I don't know how to make a permanent note that if you're on YouTube watching, I have no idea that you are. Anything you say in chat may not appear to me. Um, I could. Excuse me. Uh, can I pop out the chat? Um, okay. This is the best I can hope for, I think. Um, I'm just gonna have two different chat windows. Okay. And my viewer count may not accurately reflect um, how many people are actually watching. Anyway, when I went to get a screenshot for the background, it's actually foggy, so a little different. Um, from kind of the relatively clear day that I took all the pictures of the characters. I thought I got a background plate. Um, Skeevers? Why Skeevers? Also a dragon attack, and I just used the console command to kill it. So it didn't, like, ruin the shot. And I reloaded before I did that, so the heck? Hey! Hang on. Hey! What the? Even conjured ones just explode.
What makes this smell?
Ashes, I guess?
You taste like gold. Quite good with that song. If you need any.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk briefly about Villager. Or Villia, whatever. Um, we're retconning every single episode a little bit of the Villager backstory. Or Villia, whatever. Um, so, apparently, I should have done this earlier. Like, the moment that I was kind of questioning the timeline. She is the great great granddaughter of Villia from Oblivion. Having not really played Oblivion in a fairly long time, and certainly not having played the Villia mod, um, but being aware of its existence. Um, I think I vaguely recall that like that's how I kind of was aware of its existence, and I probably read the mod description about her being like the great granddaughter. What threw me off was the option to basically act like we knew each other from before. Um, like having that option made me feel like, oh, maybe she is like the same one, and like something happened that like renders her like ageless or something. Um, and that's what I've been kind of role playing this whole time. And I like the idea of it, so I'm going to say that this, at least potentially, this Villia in the canon of this playthrough is the same one from Oblivion. I don't know what other implications it has because I don't haven't played it. So I'm not quite sure what they were up to. Um, I'm also well. There's a at least a few couple things I'm hoping are still gonna be coming up because this is designed in a very interesting way where like there's like a passage of time between stages of her personal quests, um, which is fine because she's designed to be more organic and realistic. Um, so I imagine that both a romance options on the horizon and a uh, and confronting her self-proclaimed fiance is maybe even entangled in that option. Um, like, at this point, Almira really wants to kill him, just just because. I think he even said like this isn't vengeance. This is just yeah. um. So we have to come up with an explanation for how Vilya is still relatively young looking. Um, I'm not sure if she has the exact age, and we're not going to ask her because that's not um, it's not something you do. Like she's probably her early to mid 30s, maybe, or at least physically. Um, we're kind of gonna have to invent something because there's literally nothing here, and it's not the intent of the designer. The intent of the designer is that she is the great granddaughter of Vilya from Oblivion, and we just have the option to have had a prior relationship with her, be it friendly, romance, or I think like, basically the three options we have after deciding that we did know her before is that we're friends, uh, we're lovers, or that we want to kind of just start over. And I probably would have picked. Well, there's a few reasons for both in character and out of character standpoint. Um, from out of character, I wanted to see the relationship develop, even if it was, a previous one. It also was based off the assumption that we kind of left her a couple centuries ago. Um, whether or not we're gonna do an Oblivion playthrough with Almira as a prequel to this is questionable. It's probably gonna be an alternate start and kind of a not exactly a one-off, but a shorter thing. It's not going to involve like the main quest in any meaningful way, certainly, because that would make Almira the champion of Cyrodiil, and she clearly isn't. Um, I'm not sure what else she would get involved in besides just general adventuring and doing whatever Villia's main quest would be. Um, and then there's going to be questions of whether or not there's going to be anything that's going to really um, feel weird that we're not mentioning in this playthrough as having had happened. Um, I'm slightly concerned that there's going to be things that are going to further break continuity more than we already have done. Um, the Pursuit is uh, certainly a more recent event than I had imagined from like operating on the assumption that is admittedly absurd. Um, because Almira is a unique situation where she could have actually romanced Vilya's great great grandmother, or known uh, uh, Vilya's great great grandmother, um, as the canon of the mod would have be the case. Um, uh, yeah, like what I'm currently thinking right now, and is a subject to change, is that it was roughly 200 years ago, roughly around the events of, of, of Oblivion, but they originally met. Vilya is somehow effectively immortal, um, for reasons that are never really explained because she actually isn't in mod lore, but in our lore for this playthrough, she kind of is. Um, I could roughly borrow some aspect of the idea of Almira's boyfriend from um, my own Torian canon. Um, I'm not sure if I'm quite willing to go so far as to like. I'm not quite sure what Almira's sexual orientation is. Like she's certainly polyamorous. That's like fully that's a given. Uh, whether or not she's also uh, uh, pansexual or bisexual or whatever the case may be. I would probably say she is roughly more or less pansexual. Mostly it's just a product of being effectively immortal. Um, she just kind of literally has a preference for women. Most men do not meet her standards. Um, I suppose. I think there's like one semi-popular like male companion mod that we could potentially explore. Um, like there haven't been many male characters that I've been like. I think there's only two male characters that I've ever romanced in a video game. Um, that'll be Solus mainly for war purposes. And Iron Bull because he's freaking Iron Bull. Um, like all in Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition has a lot of awesome characters in it. Um, anyway, I think in Dragon Age Inquisition, I think we when we played it, we didn't beat it, but um, I think we equally romanced female characters and male characters. I think we romanced Solus, Josephine, Sarah, and Iron Bull. Although Iron Bull kind of was called off at a certain point. Um, anyway, like isn't Inigo or something? I can't remember. Um, anyway, so um, with um, in my own campaign setting, uh, Almira had a boyfriend for a period of time who was immortal, and he doesn't really know why he is immortal. And in case I ever run an online campaign, I'm not going to go into the actual particulars of his own immortality and my own explanation for how he came to be immortal. Just that all he knows is that he sort of woke up one day, not knowing who he is, basically amnesia, and he discovered along the way that he could not be killed, except by dragons. Um, now, granted, that's not going to be uh, the case for Vilya, because obviously we've encountered dragons and they, um, I mean, basically, the thing is like, okay, he doesn't like know that only dragons can kill him. It's only dragons have been able to permanently injure him. Like otherwise, his skin is effectively flawless. Like no scars linger on his body, but he has like a burn mark from dragon fire on him. That's like the only blemish on his entire body. Beyond, I guess, like natural, like um, I don't know. Um, I think he has some freckles or something, so or whatever. Um, but anyway, he has to be able to. He hasn't aged. He hasn't. Um, he's. Uh, even if he had like his head chopped off, it would just. Um, I don't know if he's ever suffered with that kind of injury, but I imagine if his head chopped off, like his head would dissolve and, or his head would just grow a new body from it. Although it's possible, like his current head would dissolve, and he just would dissolve or something, and then it would just like regrow from his body. Like whatever's the easiest, I guess, to Ellie, I'm talking. Um, I'm not even go into perfect detail about like, but basically like body parts will like just regrow. Um, if he's like disintegrated, he will just like reconstitute himself from the ashes. Um, so I'm thinking that well, I mean the only problem is that Villia has family, including a grandmother who should not have died that recently. Um, so she doesn't like. So I can't think of like an actual like in lore explanation for how she is immortal, especially having like a grandmother and other relatives. Um, that died somewhat recently, I suppose. Um, we don't know the exact timeline of events. Um, I mean, it could also be I don't know about the potion that was spoken of. Ellie, get out of my backpack. Again, rather not hand wave it away, but um, the other way we could do it is literally just to retcon my whole idea of um, her being like an incredibly old flame, and just have her be an old flame. Meaning maybe like 10 some years ago, maybe. Um, like roughly a decade ago. Granted, why Almira left Citadel would not be connected to the events of Mayrune's Razor, um, because that doesn't line up. Um, and heck, the Morag Tong would have dissolved, not entirely dissolved, but I don't know. Like, I don't have an interesting idea for why Almira would have left Cyrodiil and left Villia behind. Is the problem. Um, Also, I could potentially do a fun, tie-in prequel that could also create even new problems for continuity. But that's what I'm tentatively doing. Um, like, what are you doing? You're trying to get into stuff. Anyway, I put some thought into it, but like I'm kind of brainstorming right now anyway, so I probably shouldn't be wasting everyone's time trying to brainstorm things I should have brainstormed off camera. Um, but yeah, anyway, I'm now aware that this is supposed to be the great great granddaughter of. I just think it's more interesting. What the hell? Like, my neighbors are like being incredibly loud. I should. This is even more reason why I should start playing the game again, so I don't have to.
My sword!
No, you
Green
want.
light's one for me.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What? I'm not looking at. Are you? Stop looking at her like that. Whichever one of you is looking like her.
Funny, people says that it's almost impossible to kill a dragon. Still, you have managed to kill 2 of them. That's more than impressive.
I'm calling it.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Well, that's a lot of point factor rocks. Oh! Whoa!
You will be so
Fire!
Fighting a daughter of Cold Harbor. You've made a big mistake.
Huh. It's a lot of frame rate rocks. That, like... That conjured... Apparently. What the heck? This fire... Who's saying that? Really? I need to.
Yes?
You have to see your bag of holding. That's quite impressive. But okay.
Well, I'm here if you need me.
I can't imagine eating one of those things.
Hey, wait, what are you guys doing? Trying to look at this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
And back here.
You have all the ingredients? Good, good. Now, you must give me some time to prepare an antidote. There's actually a little favor I would like you to do for me in the meanwhile. I'm sure you wouldn't mind that now, would you?
Sure.
Good. I just knew I could count on you. You see, this daughter of mine is getting more and more moody. I know what will cheer her up. Honey nut treats and alto wine. Now,
Right.
I want you to be a dearie and go and get 5 honey nut treats and
Wine!
5 bottles of alto wine. That should keep her happy for a while. Another thing,
Yes.
I want Villa to stay with me. There are a few things I want to talk to her about. Now, off you go. I'll make the potion while you are away.
Okay. Do pause. Are you? See, Billy thinks about.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger.
I'll wait for you here. You know, this would be really interesting.
I suppose. I know where I'm gonna get behind that treat. And apparently can't craft them for some reason. What? Oh, come on. We better be able to... No, Oh, I hate this part of the game. I still can't find a mod that reduces dragon encounters. I really think there should be a mod that reduces dragon encounters. Substantially reduces dragon encounters. Because this is ridiculous. Like, there's one that makes dragon encounters more deadly, which... Why? I mean, if they make it more deadly and less frequent both, then maybe?
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm... Got some fresh bacon. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
How many hundred trees do you have? None? Buy some hanging fruit made from it. I'm gonna need a lot of it. Ah.
For your stay. And don't break nothing.
What? In Windhelm.
Time to die.
That was a... Are you kidding me? She is using the crossbow I gave her. That's neat.
I'll eat your heart.
I can totally see why dragons are compared to cliff racers.
Tough day for you.
Up smack!
This is more delicate work than you're used to. Royal armor.
So, where are we off to now?
Yeah, it's a tear bag of holding again.
Ready when you are.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
I don't care.
We will find her eventually.
I'm a woman on a
I
mission.
need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. We're in the right place.
Hi, is there something I can do for you?
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Yes. I don't suppose you're going to buy something this time?
All I can think about is my son, my soul. They say that he was killed for
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire. Your skin, take a look.
I don't know. Why hang out trees? Like 5 of them? 2 of them, huh?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. We got rooms and food. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Hey, why are honey nut trees so rare?
Alright then.
Fairly impossible to craft. I touched one of the door to craft a honey nut tree.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off
This is
and
an
enjoy
ode
the
to
atmosphere.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Nut trees for the sweet tooth people. Dang it.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
We drink to our youth, to the...
One of the marketplaces sells them.
Straight from the fjord.
And it's
Forged by a master craftsman.
Spiced wine. Why is it called solitude? It's such a sad name. They should
You
name
look
it
like you could do
Friends
everything
Town
I've got on
or
display,
Comradeville.
really.
I need wine. I
Come
need
back
some.
when you figure out how to spend money.
Come back when you.
What do you need? Take a look. All right, then.
Good afternoon. Take a look.
You have half finger butter. Mid-year cake. Plate rolls. Cereal apple pie.
Good day.
You have every snack except for frickin' what I'm looking for. Or what Almira's looking for. I don't think they have any. Oh. Nope.
I have to admit, really big eyes can't smell lovely. If they were so
I'll check again here. I could have sworn there's a way to. No, it goes straight to Horker. I don't know if like the hyena trees have just been overridden or what. Not too many or what? Because I could have sworn I've seen. I just go on to every single inn in Skyrim.
Mortal doesn't need me trouble. You keep your nose clean, understand?
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got... Welcome to the moor side. If you... Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Yeah, mm-hmm.
Find the item ID for finding that traits and.
Like those.
Maik is always in search of calibers, yet he finds none. Where could they have gone? Maik carries 2 weapons to be safe. What if one breaks? That would be most unlucky. Maik hears many stories of war, yet few of them are true. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Need a room? Let's sate that appetite, huh?
I got free.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Need something? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If there's any... Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Damn it! Why can't
All right,
does anyone have honey nut treats?
I'm glad you're here with me.
Only
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up the seat.
Yes?
If you've got the coin, you're what? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Huh. Okay, one more honey nut treat.
Come back and see us again.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh,
Depends on your definition of honest work.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything.
Actually, yeah. I just gotta have honey nut treats. So much will have a shit ton of honey nut treats. This town has a shit ton of everything.
Yes? Until next time. This one's a
Good to
favorite
see you.
of mine.
Take a look.
A legend we all know and love.
Treats.
Mm-hmm. Until next time.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you the
Just for that, I'm gonna take not only your profits, but
wielding power of the ancient Nord art.
all these, except for that one. I'll leave that one.
The dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows.
Yes?
You'll know the dragonborns come.
Yes?
Well, drink.
Yes? Take a look.
You're literally a cook. You have honey nut treats. Good, you have a couple of them. Thank you. Thank you very much. So much. So very much.
Given to me, please. I have the potion ready for you now. Not that the dumb toad deserves it, of course. And I have another surprise for you as well. I have taught Vilja some spells. Not anything spectacular. After all, she's a Nord. And when it comes to spellcasting, everyone knows that Nords are, let's put it this way. Teaching Vilja is quite different from showing a sharp Dunmagard a few tricks. But she has done her best, and she now knows some basic but not too dangerous spells. I'm sure she'll tell you all about it herself. She, of course, also wanted me to teach her how to cast fireballs, but I refused. I bet she would have had you fried by accident. Anyway, you better move on now. Your thirsty bottle thief Nord is probably very eager to meet you.
Maybe he'll recover?
I am sure he will recover. I will let you in on a little secret. He will get well, because there is no curse. It is all in his own head. He imagines that he is cursed, and he imagines it so badly that he can even feel the tail grow.
Does he need that potion then?
Oh, he needs it. It's the only way to convince him that he will be, fine. Of course, the potion is just water, ale, and some ingredients to make it taste really bad. He surely deserves that.
Well, I had to get you all those ingredients.
Ingredients? Oh, they were not for his potion, silly. They were for a new experiment I'm working on. Lalu's special beauty moisture. When I'm happy with the mixture, you'll be the first to have a potion of it. Or the second, if I can't convince my daughter to be my first guinea pig. I will let... He imagines that he's cursed. And he imagines it so badly.
Guess what?
Even
Henry has taught me to cast new spells. Henry has taught me a whole set of new spells. Nothing great like fireballs or so, but still. She said I ought to ask for your advice on which ones to use. So, whenever we have time to go through my fighting instructions, let's look at my new spells as well.
What is it?
It's very cold. I think a hug will make me feel a lot warmer.
Okay. Of course, why are these quest arrows like? I guess it's just the way he's he's positioned is that it's literally just right over where the Riverwood icon would be. Really?
Victory is yours. I submit.
Now you're
I
mine.
freaking hate this game. Can I get... Ah! I really need to look into a less frequent dragon encounters mod. This is freaking ridiculous. Hold up, hold on. Frequent dragons. There is. It's called Spree. There's a mod called Scree. Although there's also Less Dragon 2019. But it's a hidden mod, so... I don't know. There's one for base Skyrim and there's one for new Skyrim, but it's is no longer visible. So
You did it again. And I thought killing dragons was difficult.
it's more annoying than difficult.
Oh, please, help me get rid of this curse. I cannot live with a donkey tail for the rest of my life. You have a cure for me. Thank you so much. I've been waiting so long for this, to finally...
Sure as Kira help you.
Please, Well, just then. It helped. It has stopped growing. I'm cured.
I didn't tell you.
Indeed you did.
Or didn't I tell you?
And now I only have one problem.
What would that be?
It's my pal, Leifer here. Finest stock in all Skyrim. I bought him from a traveling merchant passing through Riverwood, but now I cannot keep him. You see, now that I've got rid of this donkey tail, I want to go home to my mum, and my mum hates dogs. So I was wondering, could you or maybe the little lady take care of Leifer for me? He won't be any problem at all, and he hardly has any fleas.
I don't care for dogs, really.
That's
I'm a cat
what
person.
everyone says. I can't understand why. Leifer is a really good boy, and he hardly has any fleas at all. Guess it means I can't go home to my mother then. And I was so much looking forward to her meatballs and her strong meat. Should you change your mind, I'll be here in Riverwood with Leifer. Come back anytime.
Yes?
I have the ability to even talk to her. Okay.
Shall we continue?
Okay, here.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Mama, you're back. Did you bring me anything?
Next time. Alright. Oh, you're getting close to having enough for... Yeah.
Mama!
Good to see. Take a look. Farewell.
Hi there. Yes? Of course.
Wow.
Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? Would you like that?
Please go ahead.
As my presence didn't seem to be very appreciated by the Dawnstar innkeeper, I left pretty soon. I didn't have a clue about where to look for the Eldergleam sanctuary, so instead I headed for Solitude, thinking that the Khajiit Bard might be there. Solitude is quite amazing, isn't it? And the Bard's College. Oh, I would love to spend some more time there. Unfortunately, the Khajiit Bard with my flute hadn't been seen there. I wonder if he is a real bard at all. I couldn't find anyone who knew about Eldergleam's sanctuary either, and I was pretty broke. So I started to ask around for work. First I went to the Radiant Raiment, but the elf ladies there didn't seem to like the way I look. They said that I had no use for a countryside girl like me. Bah! Snobbish Altmers, as if their dresses were that pretty. Then I went to the Fletcher. Did I ever tell you that I'm quite good at fletching? I can make arrows for you if you wish. I only need some firewood and ingot, and a workbench of course. Unfortunately, I didn't have any luck at the Fletchers. They had just hired a new guy, you see, so they hadn't got any use for me. So instead I got work as a barmaid at a Winking Skeever. I quite liked it there. Minette, the daughter, is such a fun girl. She reminds me of my youngest sister back home. Look, I do enjoy talking, but maybe we should take a break now. I guess we have other things to do as well. Yes?
Every fight is a food fight when you're a boss man.
What should we do next?
If you want me to, I could read a book for you. Tell me, what do you want?
Anything else on your mission?
My dearest friend, with your help my mission has been completed. I hope Penir will have a good time together with her daughter at Lalo Farm. Who knows? Maybe we can visit them from time to time. Yes?
Look very pretty today.
And you, my dear, look absolutely gorgeous. Tell me, what do you want?
No, well, thank you.
You want to thank me? What for?
Yeah, for your company.
Oh, how sweet of you. Talk later.
At least not complete unless we adopt the dog. Go ahead and pause now. I need to grab some more water. We're gonna have to go over the going cord this time. God, I hate. Right. Yeah, we're going in the right direction.
Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? You'd best speak with the Legionnaire. Quickly. But be warned, he's not the most patient man.
This border is a restricted entry zone. State your intentions.
I think you've heading home to Cyrodiil.
You and hundreds of others. But I'm not authorized to let just anyone through. Border's locked down. That's that. No two ways about it. No arguing about it either. Those are the rules. You'll either need official papers or some other justification for your passage.
Hey, I should just carve my way into Cyrodiil. I am Blubberger.
The Ancient Order of Warriors in Skyrim? Of course. Pass through. Pass through.
Okay.
Understood. Just hold on one moment. Letting
I can't
someone
believe that
as
worked.
distinguished as you through this gate. Makes a change from all the frustrated traders and irate mercenaries. It's been a pleasure, truly. Here's hoping you can do Cyrodiil some good.
Assuming direct
I'd advise
control.
you make your way down to Bruma. I hear they're dealing with a lot of problems down there. The heartland of Tamriel. She's ailing. Maybe beyond saving. But I'm sure you'll take a fair crack at it all the same. Welcome to Cyrodiil.
Welcome to Cyrodiil. We've got fun and games. I didn't use like the cloud layer around the map.
This is
What?
actually quite fun.
Why have Boethia cult statue me again?
Time to die.
That was part of it. Some other mod? I don't know.
There you are.
No, that's that. Shall we continue? Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Okay.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Sure.
Tell me honestly, is my accent a problem for you?
Tell me.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you.
Okay. That's it.
Tell me, what do you want? Not now. Maybe
Okay.
later.
Alright. Oh. We missed her. Turn it. Goes to Bruma.
Didn't I tell you I was good?
Oh,
Wouldn't
Harry.
it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
But didn't we just do that? Bit ago.
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Please go ahead.
I have to admit that I never was a particularly good barmaid. I was too shy to joke with the customers, and on top of that, well, quite frankly, I am so horribly ticklish. And the customers at the Winking Skewer all know this. You bet they had fun trying to tickle me. I don't know how many trays with food I have dropped. The innkeeper was a sweetheart though. He never complained, he just sighed. But I think he might have been just a tad bit relieved when I quit my work after a while. His little daughter Minette was in tears though. I really felt bad about leaving her. We had a tremendous time together, singing and telling stories. I'll tell you more some other day. Let's get moving. Anytime.
I filed mine like a credit.
strange.
Oh, they don't believe making towns into separate cells, do they?
Was that my fault?
Did you do something while you're here?
Yes. Yes. I've been
Firefox.
trying to get through Mysterious Akabir. It's a fairly interesting read.
Okay.
So, where are we going now?
Bruma, well, we're here.
I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The Chapel of St. Martin does not violate the terms of the White Gold Concordat. There is no Talos worship going on here.
It violates the spirit of the White Gold Concordat. I must urge you to cease and desist at once.
Oh? What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordat?
The spirit of the White Gold Concordat is that men are not and can never be gods, just as Tiber Septim is not a god, nor is Martin Septim.
But what does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
No mention of Martin Septim worship, though?
No, there isn't. I must consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within the Concordat. We will keep our eyes on your little cult, however.
There's a saint that's different from godhood, I would imagine.
I'm tired.
They loved a sinew. The sinew the Bosmer love.
How about just go and kill something?
Yeah, let's go kill something. I understand how you feel after hearing.
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, you can keep Villager company? Okay,
How can I help? Great. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. That's interesting.
Yes?
Can you try me?
In which skill?
Well,
All
later on.
right, then. Let's begin.
life skill. Don't know. I thought I was supposed to steal from the rich and give to the poor, not stealing hope and future from the Riften people.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you?
No, I'm sorry.
I suspected. Sorry to bother you, citizen. Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah? Thanks.
What else about Akaviri heirlooms?
A whole lot of uproar about nothing, that's what. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen.
You need some help?
Well, that's... Ah, who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you found them, and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. I feel like offing myself right about now. See you around.
What was there? Okay.
Us guards, we're well trained. We miss nothing.
How are they
stolen?
stolen?
Not too sure on the details of that, to be honest. Rignar, the castle steward, was the first one who noticed them missing. Might be worth speaking to him, if you think that's interesting evidence to dig up.
That he was stolen?
Akaviri artifacts. I don't know anything more specific than that. Rignar and the Count both told me, but honestly it flew in one ear and out the other. If you want to know exactly what artifacts to keep your eyes peeled for, talk to Rignar. I'm sure he can help you more there.
Any suspects?
Not in particular. Then again, the lowlives of Bruma don't exactly hide themselves all that well. The shadier tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, full of thieves, bandits, thugs, and other miscreants, might be a decent place to start your search.
I think the people even got inside the castle.
I have no idea how they'd manage that, honestly. Either adept stealth or good luck. Probably a bit of both.
Why would the thief want the artifacts anyway? Monetary value or...?
Almost definitely the resale value. Akaviri artifacts are very often one of a kind, and they can fetch a very high price to the right buyers. Someone possessing those artifacts could find themselves becoming very wealthy very quickly. I suspect that's the motive here. Talk to you later.
What the? You look like some sort of walking corpse.
Hey?
Talk to you later.
I look perfectly fine.
Something about you seems a little off. I'll be keeping my distance.
Thaddeus hired me. Tell you anything about the stolen artifacts?
The guard captain's actually looking into it. Excellent. Can't have the Carvane artifact collection lost to some random burglar.
You see the map itself? What happened?
I didn't know. I was just doing the rounds here in the castle. I was about to go to bed for the night when I noticed something. Normally there's a little glint in the corner of my eye. The light bouncing off of one of the Akaviri amulets. But this time, nothing. I went to investigate, and the artifacts were gone. I'm sorry I can't be of more use.
What is the artifacts exactly are missing?
Amulets, some rings, a katana, all of Akaviri design. Priceless relics. Very valuable and very well loved by the Count. Best of luck with your investigation.
Think about tavern, I guess? I feel I'll probably remember the name.
Guess I'm just being silly.
I'm freezing my ears off. Could we find someplace warm?
I may serve Count Carvane, but I take commands from the guard captain.
What's wrong with you? In.
Halvdan said he wanted to become a spell sword, but he's so dumb that he cannot even spell sword.
You here to do business?
I didn't think about some stolen Akaviri
I don't tend
heirlooms.
to gossip about my patrons. Bad for business, you know, especially when you're in my line of work.
Some gold will change your tune?
A little gold always greases the wheels. I'll tell you what you want to know. There's this Breton guy who comes through here every now and again. Sleaziest guy I've ever seen. Except for me, of course. Got a reputation to maintain, you know? Name's Etienne. Or something like that. Anyway, he mentioned something to do with Akaviri trinkets while we spoke. Mentioned wanting to sell them, or something. I guess he's your man.
You know I can find him?
I don't know. Listen, do you really think I'm going to tell you everything about my customers? That's a sure way to get run out of this business.
Hopefully you're smarter than that.
Not going to happen. Listen, you want me to tell you so badly? Make me. I'm not budging until I've been forced to, legally. You know what I'm getting at, I assume.
Okay, well we finally have the direction. That's nice. She have multiple directions.
heard some bootblack disappeared in the mountains. Rumor has it he ventured too far into some hidden Nordic ruin.
Venture won't tell me anything about legal pressure.
Ventior wants legal pressure. That can certainly be arranged. Take this. A letter with my signature. Show it to him and he's sure to change his tune.
This is fun, isn't it?
The prey approaches.
What is it?
So about that legal pressure.
What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Gerals. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, no respect for the profession these days.
I don't think
Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, alright? God.
Farewell.
No problem.
You know, the best defense isn't a good armor. It's a good, strong weapon.
Hello.
Have you ever tried ski potato soup with a drunken huntsman? It's not that bad, but it would look better if you took out a tail before serving.
Sorry.
get away, huh?
Come on, hey!
Her alone. Let me know if you need anything.
That's it. Let us play out. Play? Place. Let's wait.
I'm proud of my ancestry, as should all Nords be.
There's a skeeving.
So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just wonderful. To be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvain's wild guar chase. I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your investigation turn up any leads about the Count's precious artifacts?
It's been delivered them to a project in the Bloomer Caverns.
You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house.
I tried throwing Bartram's house leads to the caverns.
That changes things. Well, at least now we can kill two birds with one stone. If it's true, that is. Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard. It's my duty to shoulder the risk. But, well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
God, just what I needed. Go ahead, rub salt right into the wound.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Bartram's house, and why in Oblivion do you look like you're on death's doorstep?
Oh, am I standing in your way?
went
Oh,
wrong.
sorry.
The bandits tricked me. Typical. I wanted them to put in a good word for me with the cutters. But no, they lied. I gave their guy the artifacts, then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trap door.
I see. Well, I'm placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvain's Akaviri artifact collection. At least you won't bleed out in here. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, slap him in irons and take him before the Count. Finally get Carvain off my back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there. No need to clear them out. Not that I'd complain if you did. Just grab the artifacts. Best of luck.
It's very cold in here.
What was that? All right, let's do this.
Sometimes it scares me. I don't want it. What's going to happen to you?
Okay. Oh.
You, think any of those dragons from Skyrim will find their way over here?
Maybe. If I know.
this is the thief, Captain? You mean to say that my artifacts have been found?
Yes, Count Carvane. He stole your artifacts and attempted to deliver them to the bandits operating in the Bruma Caverns.
I see. Well, of course, I expect he shall be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Now, my artifacts?
Actually, this new friend of Bruma has them.
And who's this?
A friend, responsible for tracking down the artifacts and finding the thief. In fact, I'd say they deserve most of the credit, Count Carvane.
Ah, friend of Bruma. Such tales are always gratifying to hear of. In fact, Captain,
we've been having problems with smugglers lately. You hear anything about it, you go straight to the guard
captain. Waiting over there. I'd like to say a few words to this new friend of Bruma before they take their leave.
Of course, Captain. Friend de Bruma, may I have a moment? If you would just hand over the artifacts, gently if you please. Thank you very much. So, you tracked down the thief and found my artifacts. I am extremely grateful. Please, accept this small recompense from the Treasury. Thank you for your service. Something makes me think you're not going to merely disappear, though. You're the kind to get tangled in all sorts of affairs, I'm sure. Farewell, friend to Bruma. Good luck. I do hope you remain loyal to the Bruma throne. Welcome to our fair city. What brings you to Bruma?
How's the city
Well
fair?
enough, I suppose. The Great War mostly spared Bruma. Thank the Divines for that. Most of Cyrodiil didn't have such good fortune.
Any other troubles facing the city?
Not particularly, no. I certainly don't envy my friends across the border in Skyrim, though. These are truly dark times for the Empire. Let us hope that this storm blows over, as of all the rest. But something makes me think this one's different. I fear Tamriel will never be the same again. If it's work you seek, speak with my Viscount, Marcius Carvane. He's more likely to have work for you than I. He spends most of his time in the castle. Goodbye.
It's rare to see someone so willing to help another these days. You went to great lengths to find those damned artifacts. And for that, you have my thanks. I don't know what Count Carvane said to you, and I don't really mind. The Count and I don't always see eye to eye, but I have a duty. Anyway, something makes me think we may see each other again. People like you tend to make waves, don't they? Take this. A personal thank you gift from me. Safe travels, my friend. And thanks.
The camped guy who stood up like a walking corpse.
Hello.
Hello there.
How many doubles of hard birthdays lately? Silly.
Yes, there was strong minds operation. That's about all I can remember, though.
I started ready to admit this. Birthdays, do you ring a bell?
What? No, of course not. That's preposterous.
Oh, okay.
Farewell.
This is the one.
Viscount Bruma.
The title garners a lot of respect and a fair few privileges. Anyway, how can I help you?
Anything going on?
The usual, honest citizens, wild animals, bandits, all in one melting pot. That and stubborn Talos worshippers. They've always been a risk to Bruma since the Concordat. Old habits die hard.
I heard you wrote a book?
Yes, An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. Very popular in Skyrim. Seems to turn up in the most unusual of places.
It's like being a Viscount.
It's quite interesting. It also affords me a fair amount of respect. Being the Count's second in command is no mean feat.
Well, what exactly do you do?
As Viscount, I'm a sort of secondary Count, if you will. I deal with a lot of the same duties as the Count, albeit deferring to him. Often, when the Count is busy with other matters, he delegates lesser affairs to me.
Alright.
See you around.
It doesn't have anything for me.
Do you think I look fat in this outfit?
Well, you look just lovely.
How come I don't believe you? Yes? Would you like that?
Please go ahead.
I've never been very good at spell casting, but during our time together I've certainly practiced healing spells quite a lot. At this point I'm so good at it that I might even be able to heal you. We could try it sometime if you'd like. Just tell me when you'd like my help. Shall we continue? Yes?
Okay. Upper class house.
Greetings, stranger. Have you come to hear the gospel of Saint Martin?
Saint Martin?
Yes, Saint Martin. Have you heard the tale of how Martin Septim ascended to sainthood? If not, perhaps that would be a good place to begin.
mean Martin Septim?
Yes, Martin Septim. Are you familiar with his story? Perhaps you would like to hear it.
My great-great-grandmother was there. Tell me a lot about it.
No problem. Thank you for your time, and take this book on the life of Saint Martin in case you change your mind.
I'm Ruchia of the Jucani family. See you around.
What is it?
So what is the message of your chapel?
Our message? Our message is one of aspiration. The followers of St. Martin must aspire to be more than they are, to rise above their current place in the world and become something greater. In Martin's case, this meant rising from a humble priest to savior of the world. In more common cases, this could mean many different things. Rising above greed, evil, temptation, poverty. This is the power of St. Martin and his holy word.
Anything interesting for sale?
Anything to help keep the Divine's children safe. Have a look. Talk to you later.
Can I help you?
Why did you become an acolyte of St. Martin?
To ask me why I became an acolyte of St. Martin is to ask why thunder strikes, why rain falls, or why the wolf hunts. It is because this is what comes naturally to me.
I see.
As you should. Goodbye. Praise St. Martin.
You ask if there's any like, rumors or work or anything like that. Any kind of main quest to this mod?
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and tracker at your
So what's the word around
Lots of
town?
refugees coming in from Skyrim. Civil war is getting pretty nasty, I hear. There's some bard down at the tavern playing a real awful racket. Hope he leaves soon, or we might just have to run him out of town. Bye.
There you are.
Priest Neremus. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were looking for me.
That's all right, Initiate. I just wanted to ask, how are you faring with your duties?
Well, for today, I tidied up the Undercroft, prepared the shrines for Sundar's service, scrubbed the floors.
Indeed. That's remarkable. I don't even remember asking you the last one.
I aim to please Priest Neremus, both you and St. Martin.
Well, you certainly are the most devoted acolyte I've ever seen. I'm sure St. Martin appreciates your service as much as I. Carry on.
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu. Printed on only the finest parchment, for your hands and your satisfaction. Business at the Gerald View is always good, due to our exceptional standards for customer service. We strongly believe that if you build it, they will come.
Any work done?
As it happens, yes, I do. I need the shipping request delivered to Greenwood. My regular courier is unavailable. If you're able to act in his stead, I'll reward you with coin.
Okay.
Excellent. Take this to Afor Formalius at Greenwood, down where the Gerals meet the Great Forest. I'll deliver payment on your return.
Any rumors?
Jaden Hall's overflowing. Aftermath of the Red Year.
Yeah, the
The
rumors?
city guard are trying to crack down on smuggling. Been too many illicit goods making their way to Skyrim from here. Empire doesn't like it one bit. I hear the Count's cracking down on criminals in Bravo. About time. Realm Tay has been complaining about some noise nuisance. Talks my ear off about it. Probably that damnable bard, Renaud Eventoned.
Where did I put that?
You know that bard, Renaud Eventoned? Yeah. I hear the Jukanis paid him to watch over and entertain their kid Banus while they were out of town. Apparently, his attempts at lullabies scared the child so much he ran away from the bard and cried in the street until his parents got back. I heard the general store, Icewind Traders, got robbed by the Khajiit, Dartakto. Or so Cetus says. Been to Bruma's Synod Conclave? Useless quacks, the lot of them. Well, Ilentius is a nice guy at least. I mean the organization. They refuse to lift a finger for anyone who isn't a high-ranking member. Aetius Villius has been walking around looking flustered lately.
Tell me honestly,
You know, captain of the City Watch. Not sure what's got him in such a knot, though.
On the Dark Brotherhood's death list, like Paul Lurberg.
There's some trouble going on with the Jukanis. Family feud or something. Their arguments aren't exactly hard to overhear. There's a Thalmor agent here in Bruma, making sure no one violates the Concorded.
Honestly,
So I'd advise you not to, if you don't want them to slap you in irons.
Around in the same old places.
You ever hear the
You
history
might
of
as well
Cloud
have your
Ruler
bow
Temple?
ready when you walk up
Of
to
course
them.
you have. Used to be a home of the Emperor's Blades. Now it's all ruins and overgrowth. Sorry end for a glorious bastion of the Empire. I hear tensions are flaring up in Cheydinhal. They've been bubbling over for a while.
Probably nothing.
Dark elves and other dark elves, I think. Something to do with the Red Year. Bad business. Ever been to such? Should consider it. I hear it's absolutely picturesque. Want to head there myself, but no time, running the view and all.
I haven't seen that before.
Goodbye.
Your skin is so pale. Are you ill, or... No, you couldn't be.
Greetings.
Is such actually in this part of his mod? That'd be crazy. That's quite a ways away. I'm kinda getting bored. Are you getting bored, Ellie? Hey. Excuse me.
Mama, you're back. Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
And now I think about it,
Ouch! Oh, you stepped on my toe.
oh sorry.
You know, since you and I started to travel together, I've discovered something. I'm actually quite a good fighter. Don't you think so too? Thank you. I will try my best to get even better. It would be nice to have somewhere outdoors to go. Maybe we could look around for a place where I could wander when I'm staying at home. Wonderful.
Hey, this is our...
It would be so nice to have somewhere to go for a stroll when I'm at home.
This is a nice place you can wander.
I'd like to go here from time to time. Yes? Not now. Maybe later. Yes? Do you think so? Thank you. What's on your mind, friend?
Tell me your thoughts.
Those horned helmets really look funny. Don't you think so too? Tell me, what do you want? Have you got enough lockpicks? Else maybe I can make a few. All I need is iron ingots. And a forge, of course. Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Any gossip?
I wonder who raised the giants. I mean, there don't seem to be any giant mothers. Guess that's why giants haven't been taught to bath every week. What's on your mind, friend? Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? You know, I hate it when you look at me as if you would want to bite me. Tell me, what do you want? Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? Do you know what I miss most from Cyrodiil? The strawberries. And the clothing stores in the Imperial City, of course. Shall we continue?
Find some things we can sell. Or not. At least seems to object.
Oh.
Glad you're here. Take a look.
What the hell are you doing? Stop.
All right.
Ellie.
Huh? Take a look.
Okay, they have a separate pool of gold. Cool. There you
Till
go.
next time.
Oh, right. I sell a few more things so I don't really break the bank.
Hmm?
Oh, what's that dead body doing by you?
Until next time.
Good morning. Take a look. All right then.
Need some? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Here, you just have it.
Good day.
I mean, for whatever you have left.
Good to see you. Take a look. Farewell. Good evening.
There we go. What do you think?
Yes?
Apparently I can't set a new home for her. Maybe we can
Time. I never thought that I would call a vampire my best friend.
The rain makes me want to get naked and dance in circles around the trees.
Place.
Yes?
This is our new home.
It does need some improvement, don't you think so? Curtains, carpets, a more female touch.
Whatever you want.
I can refurnish it. Great. Tell you what, there's no hurry. This would do for now, and I'll have a look around when we go shopping. Talk later.
You had me on the phone though. Well, I could get a better angle on it.
It would be nice to have somewhere outdoors to go. Maybe we could look around for a place where I could wander when I'm staying at home. It would be nice to have somewhere outdoors. Wonderful.
Is there a balcony?
I'm glad you're here with me.
Is there an upper balcony? We have interesting guests in the castle. Not that I'm gonna have any reason to complain.
It would be so nice to have somewhere to go for a stroll when I'm at home. I agree. I'd like to go here from time to time. So, where are we going now?
Probably a teleport spell. I still might need to talk to God, but if I'm gonna transfer all the books.
Mama!
Time for us to move.
Where are we going? Okay, I'll meet you there. You're home. You're home. Could you give me an allowance?
Sure.
You're the best. Thanks.
Also,
Yes? Really? Where are we going? Okay, I'll meet you there. Need something? Really? Where are we going? Okay, I'll meet you there.
I live in a castle. Here. It turned out to be an interesting script.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Home, sweet home.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
There's the... Service like counts as outdoors. Oh, this could count as outdoors. Seems like a ocean safety hazard.
Life as an adventurer can be exciting, but one really needs to spend an evening like this ever so often.
What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer early in the morning?
You make me nervous when you do like that. Keep an eye on the road or you might trip and fall. Yes? Tell me, what do you want? Would you like that?
Please go ahead.
You do know that I'd be quite happy to read a book for you, don't you? I cannot say that I'm very good at it, but I practice it a lot in solitude. Minette, the innkeeper's daughter, often asks me to read aloud for her and her friends. Actually, I think they found my thick accent quite amusing, especially when I pronounced things the wrong way. We also had quite fun playing tags together. Sometimes the kid raced me all the way to Katla's farm. I often let them win, of course. Don't laugh at me. I did let them win. I can run very fast for very long if I want to. In fact, I bet I could run faster than you, if I really try, that is. Just tell me if you want to give it a try.
Huh.
Talk later.
I think there's a way to disable that. Hopefully. Don't get me banned. I think the other place had the some way of disabling people to start rubbing when they go into the pool. There might, yeah, I think that would help.
Maybe we could play a game, like rock, paper, scissors?
Or a boulder, paper shears, or parchment, boulder parchment shears. That's what I think. I need to get my kitty here too. Is she... Not sure why she's suddenly in underwear, but okay. Anyway, let's... Huh. Ellie. Ellie. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna call it a night. For now. Come on, man. Need some personal space. Hopefully next time we'll... There might be some technical difficulties with free stream. Hopefully it's still actually like, broadcasting to... Yeah, we're still broadcasting to YouTube. Don't know what the heck the issue is with free stream. Well, it doesn't seem to think that I'm broadcasting to YouTube when I clearly am. Anyway, there's a bunch of things you can do that'll take a few seconds every time, as well as other things. I am highly considering doing a brief little detour to Oblivion. I just have to like set it up, get mods installed. Also, I might look into how Villia's romance options are, because that's kind of like what I'm waiting for. It's like for that to finally develop, or there to be like some sort of final step in the main quest. It's also possible that I just need to do the Amulet of Mara thing and actually like propose to her. I don't know. It's like another possibility. In any case, thanks for watching, and until next time.